There exists an obscure novel titled The Mountain, which envisions a civilization known as the Bubble World, dwelling deep within the Earth's core. This is a silicon-based civilization that thrives in an unconventional environment, feeding on radioactive rocks, constructing their skeletons and muscles from metals, utilizing ultra-dense chips as their brains, and circulating electricity and magnetic fields akin to blood, analogous to the single-celled organisms that served as the common ancestor of modern-day animals and plants. The accidental formation of p-n junctions on radioactive rocks billions of years ago served as the genesis of this civilization. The Bubble World civilization inhabits a spherical space with a radius of 3,000 kilometers, encapsulated by a layer of rock extending 5,000 kilometers thick. For eons, their existence confined within this spherical realm led them to believe that the universe comprised solely of two parts, the 3,000-kilometer radius bubble world and the boundless expanse of surrounding rock. Over a span of 100,000 years, their relentless pursuit of knowledge drove them to burrow through the rock layers, each breakthrough reshaping their cosmic perspective. It was only when they pierced through the Earth's surface and encountered the ocean that they discovered the existence of liquid in the universe. Ultimately, emerging onto the sea and gazing up at the starry sky, they beheld the true vastness of the cosmos. Nonetheless, based on past knowledge and exploration, they do not see the current cosmic landscape as the ultimate blueprint, but rather harbor the notion that the universe may be a much larger world. They envisioned that perhaps one day, when their footsteps touched the edge of the universe, they would unveil an even more vast and infinite outside world. The author's masterful portrayal of a civilization that continues to expand the boundaries of its existence is the epitome of life. When you think you are strong enough and step into new territory, you meet more and more remarkable beings. The progress of civilization is essentially a magnificent journey of unlocking and upgrading. Development is the relentless search for the key that can unlock the door to a new realm, to pass through the locks and move to a higher level of space. Those civilizations that do not know where the key is and do not realize where the lock is will eventually be confined to the present dimension and will not be able to break free. So where is the lock of civilization hidden? Where is the key to the new world hidden? For a civilization that is tightly bound by the current space, how can it gain insights into the way to break through and find a way to break the confinement and move towards a broader world? This is both a challenge and a driving force for civilization to move forward. The development of human civilization has unfolded gradually along 5 levels. It is constantly searching for the key that can unlock new capabilities and open the door to higher levels one by one. These 5 levels have emerged one by one along with the progress of human civilization, with breakthroughs in key technologies acting as the key to unlocking them, leading humans to break free from their existing constraints and move towards the next broader dimension. Specifically, these 5 dimensions cover the material domain, exploring the nature and composition of matter, and promoting the transformation of the material world, the energy domain, mastering the conversion and utilization of energy, and providing inexhaustible power for the development of civilization, the information domain, tapping into the value of information, and promoting the dissemination and accumulation of knowledge and wisdom, the domain of the self, in-depth exploration of the mysteries of human beings themselves, including the enhancement of the physiological, psychological, and spiritual dimensions, and the spatial and temporal domain, challenging the boundaries of the perception of time and space. Challenging the cognitive boundaries of time and space, opening a new chapter of exploring the depths of the universe. Each level of in-depth exploration is a stepping stone for human civilization to advance to a higher level, and each key technological leap is a magnificent chapter for human beings to break free from the old framework and embrace the new world. As the starting point of human civilization's exploration, the core of the material domain lies in the ability of human beings to master matter. Life, in essence, is a journey in which matter and energy flow unceasingly between the internal and external environments. Dating back billions of years to the white chimneys in the depths of the oceans, although these are the origin of all life, they are not civilization, but merely biology and survival. What really demonstrated mankind's profound mastery of matter was not the gathering of wild fruits, the polishing of stone tools, or the domestication of crops, but the birth of metallurgy. It was the birth of metallurgy. When metal was extracted from ore, mankind held the first key to the material realm for the first time. The malleability and hardness of metal, far greater than anything else in nature, gave us unprecedented creativity, and innovations in tools and technology greatly enhanced our ability to transform the world. Unfortunately, some American civilizations were unable to unlock this key in the early stages, and thus their civilizations did not fully develop. While they were able to achieve greatness with their exquisite obsidian tools, they were unable to reach a new level of mastery over matter. Since then, mankind's exploration of the material realm has been a constant search for combinations of substances that do not exist in nature, through the use of exquisite chemical transformations, as exemplified in modern times by the discovery of biopharmaceuticals and room temperature superconductivity. The discovery of the periodic table of elements was a milestone in this dimension, not only revealing the basic building blocks of the universe, but also establishing the boundaries of human knowledge in this area. Civilization will continue to work in this dimension, but the key door to unlocking it has already been opened for us. After unlocking the material domain, the doors to the energy domain quietly opened. Leaps in metallurgy enabled us to build huge machines, and to power these giants required energy beyond the limits of human and animal life. The introduction of the steam engine was undoubtedly the first golden key in the exploration of the energy domain, allowing mankind, for the first time, to harness power far beyond the energy of living organisms. This breakthrough led us into the true industrial age, where energy and energy sources became the core driving force of modern civilization, profoundly influencing the political landscape of nations. Currently, we are at the midway point in the exploration of the energy domain, and we are facing a new challenge. The most crucial key to this level, controlled nuclear fusion, will determine whether we can cross the boundaries of planetary civilization and step into the vast world of stellar civilization. If we succeed in mastering it, energy will no longer be a constraint, and our civilization will be free to soar. On the contrary, if we do not make any progress, our civilization may be like a boat sailing against the current, facing the risk of decline. With the gradual depletion of existing energy sources, if new energy alternatives cannot be found, the growth of civilization will be unsupported, and the scale will gradually shrink. The lack of resources will limit material production and make it difficult to meet the needs of a large population. The alarm bells of history are ringing in our ears, and the rise and fall of the Mayan civilization is a lesson learned from the past. Therefore, we must continue to explore and move forward to achieve breakthroughs in the field of energy in order to ensure the continued prosperity and development of civilization. The third area, the information domain, whose doors were slowly opened for us with the birth of computers, marks the first key to this domain that mankind has mastered. The demand for the information domain stems from two major cores. First, the explosive growth of the amount of information under modern civilization, which far exceeds the processing capacity of the human brain and urgently requires the assistance of machines. Second, the change in the way of scientific research, especially the rise of quantum mechanics, which has made the study of chaotic systems based on statistics and probability mainstream, which puts forward a higher demand for the ability to process information, whether it is tracking the experimental data of particle colliders, analyzing radio signals in the depths of the universe, or exploring the mysteries of protein folding, or even integrating the knowledge system of a certain field. All of them are inseparable from the powerful information processing and computational capabilities. Therefore, the constraint on scientific and technological progress is no longer the physical limit, but our ability to process information. Two key challenges remain in the information domain, namely, breakthroughs in general artificial intelligence and quantum computing. Fortunately, we are getting closer to solving these challenges, and the emergence of AI models such as ChatGPT demonstrates that when the scale of algorithmic model parameters is close to the number of neurons in the human brain, simple algorithms can show the emergence effect, which means that a qualitative leap can be realized through quantitative growth, providing a new idea for the realization of general artificial intelligence. This provides a new way of thinking about the realization of general-purpose AI scaling up rather than just optimizing algorithms, which is undoubtedly good news for humans. Going forward, when AI is combined with quantum computing to process cosmic amounts of information in parallel, we will have a ticket to a much broader scientific space, the largest boundary imaginable within the current scientific framework. Exploring one's own domain and unraveling the mysteries of life are aimed at mastering the code of life and pursuing the realm of immortality. Whether it is the pursuit of physical immortality or the eternal existence of digital forms, both face a major bottleneck. For physical immortality, the key lies in unlocking all the secrets of genes and proteins, and gaining insights into the intricate interaction mechanisms among billions of life macromolecules. The road to digital immortality, on the other hand, is fraught with challenges: how to accurately and precisely map individual information into the digital realm, and the research and development of data integrity and efficient simulation algorithms are all challenges that need to be overcome. The lock and key to this room are still hidden in the unknown. We do not know where the lock is, nor where the key is hidden. Most likely, based on the maturity of the general-purpose quantum computers in the previous step, to allow quantum computers to simulate each of our cells, or even each of our atoms, will also require the deepest understanding of matter, and a deep understanding of the mechanism of action between each cell, or even between each molecule. The most ideal vision is that we can evolve into quantum life, with the vastness of the universe as our home, while the bleakest scenario is that we may be confined within the metaverse, transformed into minuscule radio signals, and lose the unique significance of our existence. Finally, let us focus on that most intriguing of realms, space-time. Perhaps someday in the future, we will be able to harness this invisible force. I know there will be those who will question the fact that mankind will never be able to reach such heights. But remember, all scientific leaps begin with the transcendence of existing knowledge. The emergence of quantum mechanics has made certainty no longer a golden rule, and quantum entanglement and tunneling were once just fantasies. We were convinced of the symmetry of the universe before the confirmation of cosmological inconsistency, but now this is history. Even within the current scientific system, we have glimpses of FTL, wormholes, and curvature-driven spaceships are two theoretical paths waiting to be explored. Staying optimistic, perhaps when we touch the boundaries of science, we will be stepping into the unknown world of bubbles, where the wonders of time and space are hidden. In Min's conception of space, the timeline may meander, and the chain of cause and effect may be misaligned, giving us a glimpse of the past, but we are powerless to rewrite it, because the arrow of time is unwavering. What we see as effect before cause is but a vision beyond the light cone. Cause and effect are established, just not yet on the way, not yet in view. The universe remains self-contained, and you and I will soon adapt to this new perspective. So what will happen to the civilizations that control space and time? Let's spread the wings of science fiction. Let's say that humanity masters controlled nuclear fusion and spreads its footprint throughout the solar system, and then develops a space curvature cannon that utilizes the power of space compression and expansion to achieve superluminal voyages. Further, discovering the resonance point of spacetime and constructing the Stargate network, through regulating the curvature parameter of the spaceship, shuttling to different corners of the universe, the galaxy is no longer distant, and the civilization is able to expand infinitely. In this picture of civilization, matter, energy, information, and the upper limit of life, all go into history. Starting a curvature engine may require sacrificing the mass of an entire planet, but the universe shrinks, galaxies become neighbors, starships are child's play, and interstellar wars are like games. We look forward to meeting you in the next installment as we continue to explore the mysteries of the infinite universe and spacetime.